Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels, to another episode of Cessna 182 Plus from Banggood that I love. One of our viewers mentioned a vibration coming at high throttle settings, and I haven't responded to him yet, but I started getting the same vibrations, and he said that it is not due to the propeller because he balanced it and the vibration was still there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a short flight and demonstrate to you when that vibration is happening, usually at 60% throttle and over. I'm going to start demonstrating here so you can see, and it's quite strong. I can still fly it because I can take off slowly at 50-60% throttle without getting into the vibration, but once it starts, it is quite destructive if I continue. Let me show you. I'm guessing you can hear it. So at 60% throttle, a little over 50%, this is happening. And I'm going to show you it's also happening in the air when it's moving. So let's do a short flight, and then after that I'm going to go to my workshop, try balancing the prop, because I had a blade strike once and one of the tips is a little bent. It may be causing it, I'm not sure. I hope that's it. It is just a bad prop, unbalanced. If it is something else, I have to look into it, where this vibration is coming from. Okay, let's take off against the wind now. And it is quite windy, I should mention. It is quite windy. Alright, here it goes. And I don't know if you were able to hear that sound, but it's now even happening at a little slightly above 50% throttle. And let me give throttle while I'm passing close by. You probably heard it. Even now it is causing, so it is, last flight it was happening at 60% throttle and higher. Now it's also happening at just above 50%. And you can even hear it now from time to time, or I can, maybe you cannot from the video. I don't know how good it's picking it up. So I'm going to come down for another slow and low pass, and then try to give throttle, and then try to let you hear that sound again. You can hear it probably. So I'm not going to continue because it looks like it's getting worse and it's really windy. I'm going to land it and just go back to the workshop and try to figure out what's causing it. Since I also heard from one of our viewers, I'm assuming that this is an issue. Hopefully, I'm just hoping it's just related to. Alright, as I said, it is really windy, so the landing was a little tough, but it made it back one piece. That's the important thing. I will see you in the workshop. We are back in my workshop. Unfortunately, it's a couple months later. I got so busy with other project and work that this had to wait. It is already late November, but the issue is still there. Let me show you. Don't do this at home. That grinding sound above 60% throttle is terrible. So what I'm going to do is take the prop off and then check the balance. I have a little prop balancer, and see if it is unbalanced. I can balance it. This is a 9 by 3.8 electric prop. Unfortunately, I don't have the exact same one. I have other electric props, some small, some larger. And I may end up trying one of those if this doesn't work. And if the problem persists with other propellers, then it means it's something to do with the inside, most probably. So then I have to look at the motor, maybe shaft is bent, although this has never crashed. Or maybe there is something wrong with the mount, maybe it's getting loose and then making that vibration, so I have to check inside. But first I'm going to start from outside, from the prop, work my way inside. So as you can see, the prop is not balanced. I set it straight and then this end weighs more. I can rotate this. This is magnetic, so it should center, but it's doing the same thing, and I can rotate 180 degrees. So now this side should be heavier and then go to that side. And it does. It is not too bad, but still, this side is heavier. So I need to file this off a little bit and then try again. Once it's balanced perfectly, I can try it again and see if it does the trick. I think the propeller is balanced well now, or close to be balanced. If I rotate this and then just start with the middle, depending how I start, it can go either way. As you see, it's balancing. If I don't hit it, if I rotate it, it should balance again at the center. Yeah, very close to being balanced. Maybe still needs a little bit more on this side. This is the side I've been filing. And right now it cannot even decide which way to go. So I say this is a well-balanced propeller. Alright, a moment of truth. I just put the battery back in, but I didn't test it. I wanted to do it on video and see if this is going to take care of it. I don't think so, but I may be surprised. Let's see. As bad as ever. Alright, it's not the prop, it's something else. So I need to dig in a little deeper. But meanwhile, before just opening it up to cowling, I can try one of the other propellers. Why not? This is a shorter propeller, 8-inch, but the pitch is higher, 6-inch. So this is 8x6. The original prop was 9x3.8. So it looks kind of funny because this looks too small, but it will be scooping more air feed each turn. So it may still give enough performance. Let's see if the vibration goes away. No vibration. And it looks like it's still producing good thrust. So what I'm going to do is keep it on like this. I'm not going to try anything else. And then tomorrow I'm going to do another test flight and let you know if this works or not. While I was cleaning up, I noticed something and I would like to show you. So this is the original prop that was giving the vibration. And as you can see, I don't know, I'll hold it. It is 9x3.8 electric. And then this is one of the new ones. It's the same as the one I put on. And this is 8x6. And I was referring back to the details page on Banggood for this plane. And the recommended for takeoff from land is 8x6. So now it has the correct size prop. The important thing that I would like to point out is not any of these. This should have worked fine. Let me rotate the other side. So there is an adapter here, prop adapter. And on this side, or the inner side, it is pressing against the inside of the prop. And there are, so that it doesn't slip, there is this pattern. And then you can see the pattern imprinted to it, right? This like gear pattern. And do you see how that pattern is more towards the left-hand side than the right-hand side. It's same inside, and that imprint of that pattern is more on this side. So I'm assuming that the prop, this prop, was not well centered. So if this is the shaft in the middle, it was kind of like this, a little to the side. I'm exaggerating it, but the shaft was a little to this side, I'm sorry. And then the imprint, hence, the imprint was more on this side than this side. So that was probably making it very imbalanced. And this was a much tighter fit. And the back side, once I put one of these rings, it was flush. It wasn't indented like this one. There wasn't any space. So it was flush with the surface. So the prop adapter pushed perfectly in. It wasn't to the side like this. So probably this is what caused it. So if you're having any issues with this kind of vibration, check the inside of your prop first. Make sure that it is very well centered and tight. Otherwise, you may be getting these kind of vibrations.